Alrighty, so today this is going to be my sort of Thanksgiving special for Dokkan Battle, and we are going to be having a Dokkan Thanksgiving here, if you will. Now, this video is going to be dedicated to the Dokkan community, the community that we have here, and things like that. And I just wanted to talk about things that I'm thankful for, as well as kind of give my shout out to you guys. And then I also have a special treat for the second half of this video, where we'll get into that in a little bit, but we're going to be recording this first half here, and then we have to do the second part in another phase. So with this first part here, again, I just want to talk about things that I am thankful for regarding Dokkan, regarding Dragon Ball, regarding this community and things like that. And I hope that you guys enjoy this one, right? This is going to be sort of my appreciation letter to you guys due to the fact that, again, it is Thanksgiving here in the United States, and that is when this video is going to be uploaded. So if you're not watching this video on Thanksgiving, I get that. Please spend time with your family if you were able to do so. You know, things and times and memories and stuff that you can definitely not take for granted, right? And things like that. But we want to keep this video positive, right? So again, thank you to all of you guys, right? Over the last year or so, this YouTube journey has really been pretty incredible in terms of where we've gone as the channel. Now, we're not going to be reflecting on like the numbers and things like that, but all we really need to know is that the channel has grown substantially since this time last year, and I am so grateful for that. You know, I've always had dreams of pursuing being a YouTuber or a content creator in some way, shape, or form, and you guys, as well as the Dokkan community, have helped at least get that dream and kind of make that dream into a reality where I am able to make videos every day and have people interact with them and help people out and get comments like that. You know, it really does mean the world to me when people say that, like, you know, your videos help me a lot, and I've been watching your videos and now I'm in this spot or that spot in the game, and you know, that really does make me happy to see. And again, with all of your support and things like that, and the community that we've been able to build here, we've been able to take a channel that had some momentum and really kind of taken it to levels that I didn't really know were going to be possible when I started this back in 2021. And you know, I say this as a thank you because I think that we can make it even grow even larger into the next year. So maybe this time next year, who knows where we could be, right? This community always does amazing things that you never thought were possible, and you know, I really am thankful for them. So let's talk about Dokkan first, right? What am I thankful for in Dokkan? I am thankful for the sheer representation of all of these different characters in the game and the way that we are able to kind of play the game and express ourselves with the teams that we make and have a great time reliving our favorite moments from Dragon Ball in what is pretty exciting action, watching good animations, having fun elements of RNG that can be frustrating at times, but overall make for a great experience with the game, right? I am thankful for the amount of moving pieces that go into a fight that make Dokkan fun, right? Because on the surface, it feels like you're just popping bubbles. But at the end of the day, there are so many things that go into a Dokkan fight. And especially these days with how diverse the content meta has been, you cannot go into each fight expecting to play it the exact same way and have the same results every single time, right? Like where, you know, we have a fight like this where it's like the Gohan fight in here specifically, right, where you're going to be using a bit of a different setup, where you're going to be having dodging characters. This might have been the Trunks fight, but like the same principle still applies, right, with these GDC fights, where these GDC fights are going to take different principles and things like that, where you have characters that are potentially dodge or die, or ghost usher characters, or reviving characters, and you are going to have all of these different things going on. And the fact that this game has been able to evolve and have all these different moving pieces that go into a fight and make the game engaging really do kind of serve to, you know, prolong the game as well as make it interesting and entertaining. I'm really happy that people you know, want to watch these events on YouTube and these characters in action on YouTube, right? It's such an awesome thing that this community is able to do. And the fact that these fights are so engaging and interesting and can be difficult at times, where you have to look up how to beat it, and then, you know, I can end up, or another creator could end up making a video and, you know, just kind of making the game more fun that way with the way that these fights are going. I think that is a really fun thing about the game. So those are two things about Dokkan that I'm very thankful for. And something else that I'm thankful for Dokkan is just how long it's been able to go, right? In the time that we started doing YouTube back in 2021, it was the 6th year, the summer of the 6th year, right? This guy was still the king of the game, my favorite unit of all time. And it's kind of just been a hell of a journey seeing how things have kind of evolved and where this game has gone with all of the features that have changed, and just being able to kind of cover that here doing YouTube videos and going through that process, not only by myself, but with a community as well, and seeing not only the game get bigger and better, but the community get bigger and better, right, in specific aspects, right? The support that this community has, again, just can do amazing things. And when everybody is sort of united for specific things, it really can do more than I think that they know that we're capable of as a community, right? That's why I always try and emphasize that, like, your voice can be heard when you do sort of talk about things and leave feedback and things like that. Like, you know, you never want to let your voice not be heard, and that's a big part of it to me. So I'm very thankful for how long this game has been able to go, and how, you know, how limitless it feels like this community can potentially be. So, you know, that is definitely something that I'm thankful for. I'm also thankful for Dokkan because it has brought everyone together, right? Like, everyone that's watching this video, right? Like, we're all here because we like Dokkan, we like Dragon Ball, we like playing it. You know, we have fun trying to figure out different missions, trying to figure whether out we should be summoning on a banner or not, how I should be using my dragon stones, how to link level, how to farm, all of these different things, right? It just leads to a lot of really good stuff and a lot of positive dialogue. And, you know, again, seeing comments along the lines of, like, you know, this video helped me, or your videos have helped me progress into the game. I started off not knowing what I'm doing, and now I feel like I'm almost to the end game. That's always such a fun type of comment to receive, and is always really gratifying as a creator. And as my intention is to help people with some of these videos, as well as entertain as well, you know, that really is one of the more satisfying parts of doing this, and I'm definitely grateful. So when it comes to Dragon Ball, you know, obviously very thankful for the series that we've been able to all kind of meet in these central spots with YouTube channels, Twitter accounts, right? Like Twitter replies, the Discord servers, right? And sort of interact and share our love for the series in a different way of expressing ourselves through a game like this, a mobile game that is free to play and a lot of people have access to. It just leads to a lot of fun stuff. And Dragon Ball being, you know, my gateway into anime and manga and things like that, I was very cut off and exclusive to Dragon Ball for most of my life at this point. And because of Dragon Ball, and eventually sort of finding other things and being like, you know what, let me give some other series a try, right? I was able to find things that I like. You guys know that my profile picture everywhere is Ichigo, right? And I'm a huge Bleach fan now, and I would not be able to have gotten there if it was not for Dragon Ball, right? So I'm very grateful that Dragon Ball helped me expand my horizons and get into different things that weren't just sports that I was very heavy into for most of my, you know, my life up until about 2020 or so. And then things kind of did change a little bit, right? And my interest kind of shifted just a tad, and now we are all here and things like that. So lastly, before we get to the second half of this video, I just want to say thank you, and I'm so grateful, the most grateful, not only for my family and friends, but my family and friends that I've made through this YouTube stuff, right? I view this all as one big happy family, right? Or at least we try to be. This community that we've been able to build on the premise of helping each other in Dokkan, right? I think that that was something that was kind of is my calling at times, to help others in games that I have experience with, right? Something that I started with in Xenoverse 2 is kind of like my best example. Is if you guys played Xenoverse 2 at some point, there are these difficult quests called expert missions, and they would be very hard to clear by yourself. And what I would like to do is sort of figure out like stages that people are struggling with, try and optimize my character build to make it easy for everybody else, host the room or join other people's and help them clear it, so that way they could move on, right? I'd like to help them level up. I would host something that had really high XP. They didn't have to do anything. They could just start. I'd be like, all right, man, here's a head start. Let's get you to rank 80 before you even play the story mode so you can go dominate, right? Like, you can have a boss build before you even get started, really. That was kind of something that I liked doing, and helping people and having, you know, being able to, I guess, hear people say thank you, or just knowing that someone was going to benefit from me spending the time on the game to figure it out, and being able to take this knowledge that I have in a specific thing and then have it be used for the benefit of others. I think that would be good, right? So in the case of Dokkan, knowing the Incredible Gem stage, knowing this method, knowing that method, and then sort of circulating that to Dokkan and doing YouTube videos for it, and making this amazing community of so many nice people that I've met, so many nice creators that I've met in this space and stuff like that. I know that the support system that Dokkan has is extremely, extremely nice. And sometimes, you know, people get into arguments on Twitter. There's the discussions all the time. But when the time is needed and people have needed help in the past, this community has rallied so hard at times to go to causes that are worth it. And the support that we've seen in the past in specific instances, right, has been extremely overwhelming, not just for me, but for specific instances, right? We've seen it in the past. And again, I don't like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, we've had community members that have needed help before, and the community has rallied so hard around specific individuals that needed it, around people that have went through things. And at that time, right, like, knowing that I'm a part of this Dokkan community and we've been able to build a foundation here on the Vilify channel for, like, in this Dokkan community, which is such an active and engaged one, is really a blessing. And I really wouldn't ask for any other community to be a part of in terms of what I'm doing content for, right? Sure. Would it be awesome to have, like, variety and it always work? Yeah, that would be great. But you got to be thankful for what you do have and not worry about what you don't have, right? I think that's something that's really important. And what we have here is a super amazing community that I'm so grateful for, right? Doing YouTube has always been a dream of mine, and you guys have helped make that possible. So before I get choked up, I just wanted to say thank you so much. It's very hard. I struggle with expressing how thankful I can be at times. So I'm trying my best here. If this didn't come out completely perfect, I'm sorry about that. But what I wanted to do for the second half of this video is talk to a few friends who are also creators in this Dokkan space and ask them what they were thankful for. So I think you guys, you'll know some of them, maybe some other creators you may not know. But again, if you see somebody in this video you did not know, go check them out and maybe leave a comment saying Vil sent you. And with that being said, let's go ahead and let them take it away. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support over the last, you know, couple of years. I really do appreciate it. And here's to big things in 2026 and as well as to round out 2025. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all of you watching this video, and I hope you enjoy your holiday if you celebrate. If not, still thank you anyway. But let's go ahead and get into the second half of this video. Love you guys. See you soon.
Hello, people of the Vilify channel. Shoutouts to Vil for letting me know that he was going to create this video and inviting me to talk about a few things. What I'm thankful for regarding Dokkan, right? Don't mind the our goat right here, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You know, I take a lot of things for granted, and it's because of the maybe the pessimistic ways that I've been thinking about regarding my channel and everything. But the one thing that I'm really thankful for with Dokkan is the ability to be able to share this wonderful and amazing game and that passion burning inside of creating videos and be able to enjoy the game with Dokkan and being the backbone of things, right? Dokkan has just been such a great game that I've been able to create friends, people who I consider friends. They're like the biggest top dogs in the yard, right? Vilify, for example, one of the greatest people that I've ever met by Dokkan. Ningen, Minato, Truth, Toon, all those people. I hold them very near and dear to my heart, and I don't think I would have ever made such great friends without Dokkan. So I'm very grateful for meeting them, very grateful for being with them, and being with them in the space of like sharing contact or maybe even talks here and there between chats whenever they're streaming and things like that. So truly grateful for really meeting all these amazing people. So appreciate you, Vil. Thank you so much for letting me be in this video, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody and anybody who celebrated.
Hey guys, Marsning in here, and obviously whilst I am not from the US and we, you know, technically don't have Thanksgiving over here, Vil has graciously included me in the video. I'm going for the corny, cheesy answer to the question, I guess. You can see I've got my friends list up on the screen, because when it comes to what I am most thankful for when it comes to Dokkan, it definitely is the friends that I've made thanks to this game, the community that we've built up, the other creators that I have gotten to meet, I don't have many IRL friends that are particularly into Dragon Ball, and don't have any IRL friends that actually play Dokkan. So getting to meet people like Vil and Minato, doing the podcast that we do, getting to chat about the game with people, and then yeah, building up the community that we have, all you guys that come out to all of our streams and chat to us and show support and basically just enjoy this hobby with us. Like I say, a bit cheesy, but I think that is the thing that I am most thankful to, thanks to Dokkan. So cheers for the opportunity, Vil, and I'll see you guys all around.
All right, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving for those who do celebrate. I wanted to talk about real quickly just what I'm thankful for regarding Dokkan. You know, I think for really the community, honestly. I think that through, you know, thick and thin, right? Even though there's a lot of weird people that have appeared in the community, there's also a lot of really great, nice, and respectful people. And they have really elevated at least my personal enjoyment when it comes to content creation regarding this game, especially. I mean, you guys see that a lot of this content I do is reaction to people responses to my tweets, or people responses to my comments, or just community in general, how they feel about certain things, also while spicing in my own opinion. But I'm very, very happy about that, and it's because of the community that this game has been able to live for such a long time that it is, and I'm sure will continue to go on and be alive for the next few years or even decades. Dokkan forever maybe, but who knows. But that's all I wanted to say, and again, thank you to Vilify and all the other Dokkan creators as well. You guys have a great day.
Hey guys, it's your boy Mike here, and Vilify has asked me what I was thankful for about Dokkan Battle, and it got me really thinking because I do have a lot of things to be thankful for. Dokkan was the main reason I met some of my best friends. People like Minato's Flash, for example, who I play games with and talk to every single day. On top of that, the community can have some of the nicest people I've had the pleasure of interacting with. People like Abu, who, even though we dunk on from time to time, are just the biggest sweethearts. I feel like Dokkan has also just gotten more generous as time has gone on as well. We've gotten 44% chance tickets being given, 10th year anniversary giving us a brand new free unit, and Dokkan Day tickets are all things I've loved so much this year. I was also lucky enough to be able to attend the Dokkan meetup this year, and being able to interact with just a bunch of people in person, as well as finally getting merch of the game that I've loved so dearly, was so awesome. Dokkan will always hold a special place in my heart. Being able to pick it up whenever I am bored and talk about it with my friends is something I will always be thankful for, and I look forward to another good year of Dokkan.
When it comes to a game like Dokkan, there are so many things I can talk about in terms of thankfulness, but the biggest thing for me is just the existence of Dokkan itself. I mean, this is a 10-year-old game, and I've been playing it for 10 years since I was a freshman in high school, and that 10-year perspective, in the moment you don't think about it too much, but when you look back in 10 years, right, that's a very long time for a mobile game, for a gacha game like Dokkan. That's a very big milestone. For me, I've gone through high school, through college, into adulthood now, and Dokkan's been a part of my life every step of the way. And you know, that type of longevity and everything, I can't give enough gratitude to Dokkan for just doing what it's done for all this time. Yes, there's been ups and downs and everything, but Dokkan has still stood the test of time, and for me, it's going to be very interesting to see how my life is going to be once Dokkan eventually comes to an end, because it's been such a long time since the beginning. So that alone is so huge. And I mean, I'd be remiss if I also didn't talk about the fact that Dokkan helped me start my own YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time now, but every time I think about it, I would kind of give up because I was so scared and so nervous about getting into it. I didn't know what I was doing, and I just didn't really try it. And with Dokkan being a mobile game and a game I was so familiar with, I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot with Dokkan and build from there. And nowadays, you know, Dokkan can end tomorrow for me, and yet I will still come back to Dokkan and remember this game as a game that was so fun, that was so awesome, and a game that got me going into YouTube. And through Dokkan, I've met so many people in the Dragon Ball community, and also I made a lot of friends in the content creator side of things as well. People like Vilify, who is doing this vid, but also Rowdo-kun, your boy Mike, Jay Rees, Omni King, Chris Weiss, so on and so forth, Minato's Flash, so many people I can't even name in this whole kind of snippet right here. But all of this is through Dokkan, and Dokkan, I think, doesn't get maybe enough credit at times for being a game that's brought a lot of people together in the Dragon Ball community. For me, it was the first game that helped me kind of become involved in the Dragon Ball community, as opposed to just being a random Dragon Ball fan in my city where I didn't know that many other people who were Dragon Ball fans as well. So You know, I think I owe a lot of things to Dokkan, personally, in terms of my own enjoyment, in terms of my own personal success, quote unquote, with YouTube and everything else. But also, if nothing else, I will also thank Dokkan for just allowing me to meet other people and make some good friends along the way. And hopefully Dokkan will keep going so I can keep that process going as well.